This is the Rap4 20 paintball magazine. I'm going to show you how to take this apart and fix it. What's happened with this one is that the winding system doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to show you why this happens and how to fix it. First thing you have to do is pry off these three caps. You're going to be exposed to three screws that are in there. Take those off. Okay. The next step is you're going to have your spring and the other side. Okay. You don't really have to worry about this side right now. We're going to focus on here. If yours is like mine, then you'll notice that the string has become detached. So I'm going to show you how to thread this properly so that you can get your magazine working again. First you need a good sized needle and a good strong thread. Okay, so basically you need to take your thread and you need to tie it right at the very end of this string. Okay, now that you have that done, you're going to need a needle on the end of your string. Make sure you have about 1.5 feet of string. Okay, now place a needle on the end of your string and tie it on. Okay, now carefully thread your needle through the little hole right beside this wind up. Okay, and then proceed with the needle all the way through the spring until you reach the other end. Okay, so now you should have the string and thread. See where the thread is now? Okay, going all the way out the other end of the spring. Now, through the bottom of this piece, you need to take your needle and thread it carefully through. Okay, now keep pulling until the thread ends and you reach the string. Okay, you're going to notice that your string ends inside the spring. So you're going to have to try to compress the spring while threading the string through your ball. It's difficult and it might take you a couple of tries, but you'll get it. One way of doing this is to partially reassemble your magazine so that the spring sits inside, so when you do compress it, it doesn't jump out on you. Okay, now with your finger holding down the spring and with your other hand, hopefully you have somebody around to help you. You need to get this piece, this string right here, threaded through the bottom of your ball. Good luck. Now, once you do have that string sticking out through the top of the ball, whatever you do, don't let go. You need to tie off the end of the string and then you're pretty much done. Okay, and now you basically just have to put your ball inside the feed neck and reassemble your magazine. Be careful so your spring doesn't jump out. And the final thing is, make sure that the ball is right at the very top. If it's not, your string is too short and the magazine will not work. It's going to stop feeding part way. If that is the case, if your ball is sitting, let's say, part way down, what you need to do is you need to replace the string, unfortunately, which is going to require quite a bit more work, but it can be done. As you can see, in my case I did replace the string. I used multiple threads of strand to replace the original string. I couldn't find anything similar to it. So if you have a good thread, you basically thread it through the whole magazine multiple times, and that works for me. Good luck out there, guys. I hope this helps you a lot. Bye.